Welcome to Unusual Sushi. My name's Matt,
I'm Nick.
and we're here to make your favorite food into sushi.
That's right.
Today, what do we have?
We've got some wonderful chicken tenders that I've freshly cooked up for us, and we're going to turn those into some interesting sushi.
I anticipate this is going to be a good one.
I'm hopeful that this is a good one as well. So we're going to get the rice out here, we're going to get our beds laid down, and we're going to start rolling up some sushi.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these chicken tenders and just shred it up a little bit.
I'm just going to take this whole chicken tender and place it right down.
Yeah, that makes it easier for you, honestly.
Yeah, because shredding is fine, but this is a lot easier. Okay, we've got our sauces plated up over here. We've got our barbecue, our honey mustard, our cilantro wing sauce, our ghost pepper wing sauce, and our secret aardvark habanero sauce. And then, of course, we've got our spicy mayonnaise.
I'm ready to dig in. I don't know about you.
I think I'm ready. I think the first thing we should do is just try the bare rolls. I think we should try one of each and then determine which texture is better for us to start with.
Okay. You want to start with yours or?
Let's start with mine, sure.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I like that.
That's really good. I like the chicken. Obviously, it's a good quality chicken. The breading's really good on it. Brings a lot of good flavor into the sushi roll. And unlike last week, I feel like the nori is additive instead of subtractive. It actually adds a good, slightly different savory flavor to it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I really like the chicken. I really like, honestly, one of those dinners that I like is chicken and rice. It's pretty simple, maybe with a vegetable mixed in, but this is kind of a calling to that. It's very simplistic, but it's good. It tastes good. The mouth feels good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, overall, it tastes good. The taste, we can say already, is pretty good. We'll get more into the fine actual grading scale in a little bit here. I'm going to grab one of your slices over here.
Yeah, please do.
And we're going to try these first.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Again, the flavor's very good, even without any sauces or anything like that. The texture is different. It's sort of easier to chew because you don't have a lump of meat in the middle of the sushi roll to get, ground down.
Right.
It's already kind of cut up for you, so it's just a lot smoother of an experience when you eat it.
Yeah, and I do think that in my roll, just being that I spread the chicken out throughout a little bit, you get more of that distribution that I was talking about earlier, and the flavor just kind of throughout more than chicken in the center and then rice all around it. Mm-hmm. Well, and it's one of those things too where we haven't plated anything as far as, if you go to a traditional restaurant, a lot of times they put the sauces and the different things on top and they add, just different fillers and different things to finish the roll off. Mm-hmm. We haven't done that. I mean, I just attempted to do that and it looks pretty bad. It's just a glob of hot sauce at this point, and unfortunately it was the hottest one that I grabbed. Yeah. But
so this is going to be fun to watch either way.
Yeah, we'll give it a try. So anyways, I'm going to go on to the flavors.
Yeah. I will, in solidarity, grab a piece of mine and dip it in the hottest hot sauce for you. We'll get a goodly amount on there too. Look at that.
It's not as hot as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's starting to build up and it's starting to hit the back of my throat a little bit. I can feel it on the back of my tongue, roof of my mouth. That is really good though. Mm-hmm. That's like a wing sauce on. I like that a lot.
All right, honey mustard time.
All right, we'll give that a try. That honey mustard is fun. It's just an interesting take on, again, just the dipping sauce that you would normally get with a chicken tender.
This would definitely be a great way to introduce children to sushi if they were hesitant about it to start with. Because especially if they like chicken tenders already, that's an easy way to bring them into trying sushi and trying new things.
Man, I'm really enjoying this week. This was a good idea.
This was a good take, actually. All right, what do we want to try next, Matt?
Maybe we should try the either barbecue sauce or Mayonnaise.
Let's try the barbecue, I say.
Okay. I'm going to hazard a guess right now, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say, if you like chicken, if you like chicken tenders, you like fried chicken, if you like different dipping sauces or, you know, your wings being coated in sauce, like, I don't think we're going to find a bad situation here.
No, this is actually just pretty good.
Yeah, it's just good. It's flavorful. It's interesting. I'm liking it.
All right, spicy mayo. Is that the next call?
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't like that one as much.
Really? So I'm opposite. I think that one's really good. Mm-hmm. I did like the honey mustard. I did like the barbecue sauce, the hot sauce. That reminds me more of a traditional sushi roll dipping sauce, or not even dipping sauce, a sauce that they would put on top of the sushi roll. So authenticity wise, I think that bumps us up a little bit if you would use some of that sauce. But I liked it. I thought it tasted good. What did you not like about it?
I don't know. It's just kind of, the flavors kind of clashed for me in a weird way. I don't know. There was just something strange about the chicken with the spicy mayonnaise. It didn't really mesh for me very well. I would say that I'm enjoying things that play with the chicken more than the sushi aspect of it, though.
That's fair.
And I think that a lot of that comes through just because this chicken is such a strong flavor by itself.
That's true.
Like the fried chicken breading is a very strong flavor, and I think that I'm accustomed to enjoying it with honey mustard or barbecue or hot sauce. And I think that's why the spicy mayonnaise kind of threw me off. I think that's why I didn't vibe with it as much.
Yeah, and to be completely fair between my roll and Nick's roll, mine being cut up a little bit more, I don't think you get that as intense of a flavor in the right amount or the right bite, like whenever you take your bite, you know. So I don't know if I explained that well enough, but basically I think you're experiencing it a little bit different, even though we have the same ingredients.
Mm-hmm. It's the different texture really plays with things in a different way.
Yes. And
it provides a different amount of that chicken flavor. All right, let's run through the grading process real quick. We'll give our definitive answers on what we think is good or bad about these. Okay?
Great. So what do you think about the look?
I think it looks, honestly, 2 out of 5. Without any dressing up any sauces on the sushi itself, it's a solid 2 out of 5 for me. It's just kind of very bland looking.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, I think yours does look a little bit better, from eyesight, but honestly, I mean, there's nothing flashy. You're talking whites, browns, those generic tones. They're not flashy. They're nothing special there. So.
Yeah. What about the taste though?
The taste was excellent. I like chicken. I mean, again, who doesn't like chicken tenders? But I like the chicken. I like the breading. I like the rice. Honestly, I've liked all the different sauces. So I'm gonna say, taste-wise, a 4 out of 5 for me. I mean, I don't want to go way overboard saying that it's the best, but we could probably do a little bit better.
But it's something that you wouldn't mind making again in the future.
I would eat this again.
All the dipping sauces were good, except for maybe this one for me. The spicy mayonnaise didn't really vibe for me personally, but everything else was delicious. Because at the end of the day, chicken tenders with dipping sauce is always going to be good in some way.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. And I think it's just the dipping sauce is a personal thing. And honestly, I mean, I'm glad that we're doing a grading based on just the roll itself, because that sauce can really make it or break it per person.
100%.
It's not really fair to judge it based on what condiment you're putting on top of it, unless it's specific to whatever that meal is that you're having. I mean, in this case, there's so many different dipping sauces that you can use for chicken tenders or for wings that it's just not fair. You can't go in and say with a blanket statement that I like hot sauce or I like honey mustard and then grade it from there. So
the devil's in the variations there, basically.
Yes.
That's what I feel like. 100%. The texture, obviously we have two slightly different textures between our two rolls. I think having that crunch in the middle is interesting and good. I mean, there's definitely traditional sushis out there that have fried shrimp in the middle and things like that, and you get that nice little like panko breading in there.
Right.
This is a little bit thicker or more intense of a crunch than that, I would say.
Right.
I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's good in my opinion. I'd say the texture, honestly, is a solid 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would say it's a good 4 out of 5. The chicken doesn't really mess with the rice or do anything weird to it. I know that in some of the past things that we've made, the roast or the peanut butter and jelly, like it soaked into the rice. It made it weird. It made it not even taste weird. It's just the mouthfeel was different. The texture really.
Yeah,
it was really offensive in some ways.
Yeah, it was more of a sloppy sushi experience. Those were.
Yeah. So in this case, it doesn't seem like that. It doesn't appear to do that. And yeah, I'd say 4 out of 5. I like the crunch. I like everything about it.
I think a little bit of that also comes down to how it was prepared, so it wasn't quite so greasy.
Yes. Yeah.
Because if it was greasy, I think it would have messed up the rice a lot more.
What do you think about authenticity?
I mean,
how authentic is chicken in traditional sushi?
So an authentic dish is chicken and rice. Most people think of sushi, they think rice and fish, right? So this is a twist on that, but we're not going crazy. This isn't peanut butter and jelly in the middle, it's just another kind of meat.
That's true.
I'd say as far as authenticity is concerned, both as a sushi and not as a sushi, it's probably 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that. I was leaning more towards the middle, like 3 out of 5. But I was thinking about it, and a lot of restaurants that I've been to that serve sushi also do other dishes that are not rolls or not sushi specifically. I mean, you might have a teriyaki chicken, or you might have a chicken tempura or something like that. I really enjoyed this one. I had a feeling coming into this that I was really going to enjoy this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this was a really good one for us. I would make this again.
Yeah. Outside of the bland looks bringing us down a little bit.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we want to thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, please subscribe, please send your friends, please send your grandma. If they're interested in something like this, we'd love to host them and show them what we can roll up into a sushi roll.
Exactly. So let us know down below what we should be making next, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.